Everybody got to know certain things.
Queste cose dobbiamo impararle, saperle.
And the main thing is just major scale. It's not the Egyptian scale, it's not the Arabian scale.
Stiamo parlando, non si sente il microfono,
Sì.
di scale maggiori, non di scale egiziane.
The only way they can write the Egyptian scale or major scale, Egyptian scale, Arabian scale, whatever, the only way they can write that just proves that the chromatic scale is the most important.
Praticamente se tu arrivi a queste scale.
You can write them in a book because of the chromatic scale, but you can't take
Dice che la madre di tutta la scala cromatica.
Write the Egyptian scale and say, oh, I can get the chromatic scale from the Egyptian scale, but you can get the Egyptian scale from the chromatic scale. So which scale is most important? The chromatic scale.
La scala più importante è la cromatica, perché all'interno di quella trovi tutto.
The chromatic scale is the most important. See, what has happened with us, there are a bunch of cats who have studied. They act as if Chopin and them played everything. And there is nobody in the world who's played everything.
Sta dicendo che nessuno ha
Charlie Parker did
musica.
not play everything. I do not feel the same about him as I did before. When I played, one time I played with Coleman Hawkins.
Una volta lui ha suonato con Coleman Hawkins.
And Coleman Hawkins played, and he said, let's play all the things you are.
Hanno suonato All the Things You Are.
When Coleman Hawkins played all the things you are, suddenly Bird said, oops.
Quando lui ha sentito Coleman Hawkins suonare
Bird came down some. Because then I begin to see, look here, nobody can play it all because music is like math. There is no end.
Oh.
Nobody has come up with the end to math. Get out of here.
Nessuno può aver suonato tutta la musica
math
come
goes
nessuno
on and on and on.
Matematica.
That's why we're going to be on all the planets. Because math goes on and on. It's going to lead us to one planet. It's going to lead us to another one. It's going to lead. Math does this.
La matematica ci guida attraverso i pianeti.
So music is the same.
La musica
there is no end to music.
Non c'è fine alla musica.
Because music is math.
La musica è matematica.
There is no end. Do not think, no matter what, you might like somebody's symphony, you might like, what's the one George Gershwin wrote that was supposed to be jazz, Rhapsody in Blue. I mean, that's all right. But you're going to think that's the best jazz thing? Get out of here.
Non pensate che il Rhapsody in Blue sia la migliore opera jazz?
Can't be the best. That cannot be the best.
Non può essere.
The best has not been written.
Il massimo, il meglio di tutto non è ancora stato
the
scritto.
The best has not been written. You know, none of them played it all. I'm less Bird. I'm less Bud. I'm less Dizzy. I'm less them. You know, I mean, they were great. I'm not saying they weren't great. Fassnavera, I know they all were great.
Grandissimi.
But believe me, believe this, none of them played it all.
Nessuno l'ha potuta suonare tutta.
Nobody played it all. There's a whole lot left for you to play.
C'è ancora un sacco.
So what we need to do is we got to find out how to make you play.
Dobbiamo trovare il modo di venire a capo.
I try to figure out, I say, how am I going to make him play? So I keep showing you things. I'll show you things. I can show you a million things. And one day you're going to say, oh my Lord, I can play. And you're going to play yourself. And it won't have nothing to do with me. You're going to make up phrases that have nothing to do with me.
Lui ci sta dando un sistema che poi ognuno di noi dovrà
trovare
una propria strada.
That you make up.
E noi dovremmo fare le frasi, le nostre frasi.
So the music, that's the way the music goes.
È così che la musica
on Sweet Georgia Brown, you got to know how to play the minor.
Su Georgia Brown dobbiamo per
you got to play the minor with the arpeggio. Now the minor with the arpeggio, sister, the arpeggio has less inversion as the diminished.
Quindi abbiamo detto che
so l'arpeggio
è
like
meno rispetto alla diminuita.
The first one I say, I go down.